Sup, it's Hal, and welcome back to Pokemon Hunter. When we last left off, we beat Venusaur. And now, we can probably go save the town, I guess. We should talk to Pathfinder first, or maybe we should talk to everyone else first. Let's go.
Hey, punk, why don't you do your job?
Yeah, all the villagers get, like, super salty to you at this point. It's pretty great.
I'm the one who should be angry.
Still can't do the King of Town, I just can't. Look, pal, I know you saved the ship and all, but what about us? Oh, you gotta say. The villagers are complaining now. You bet they are, bud. But this guy still won't say the same thing.
Did that dog just cast a spell?
Oh, foreshadowing, yes.
How goes it?
Good, we have just saved the town.
Nice. Won't have to stand out here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just can't get over it. It was so cool with the attack and the rescue one. Yes, I know.
Do need to actually heal a bit. Gotta be able to...
Hey, you have a customer. I know, dear.
Okay, what are you gonna say this mean?
Are you gonna save our town or not?
Yeah, we'll probably do it, if you ask us nicely. Everyone's really mad, but I still believe in you. You're like the only cool one. Okay, did the shop upgrade? Did you upgrade? Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you did. Nah, you still got the same stuff. What's going on? Why is everyone so angry?
If you don't save the town quick, who knows what they'll do?
Oh, do hurry! This sucks!
Gonna save the town? Yeah, good luck with that. Dang, those folks are losing it! Mom looks really bad! You lazy good-for-nothing! Don't let them get you down, or let them get to you. Some people can't fully appreciate favors.
Patience is a virtue, but mine is one thing!
Hey, jerk, why don't you do what you were hired for?
I'm so eager to greet my younger sister again.
Oh man, when they save the town.
We'll have to fix this ship.
Just not saying anything. The Harpy's kind of still in the way, so I guess we have to talk to the Pathfinder to get her out of the way.
Sorry about that, guys. The townsfolk are getting antsy. I still think it's a little early, but there are 4 of you. It's finally time to rescue the town. The whole thing is under siege. Most of the villagers are holed up in their houses while minor creatures roam the streets. You'll need to drive out all the critters, and that's it. Easy, right? The town's southeast from here, so get going. Hurry up or they'll rabble again. The town's southeast of here.
Alright, let's do it. Let's save the town.
What?
Harpy's gone. So welcome to the most uninspiring town in any RPG ever. Oh, here's Rattatas and Pidgeys. Once again, with the lazy strats, let's go. Oh, I missed. Seismic Toss. It is weak to Seismic Toss, so it took extra damage from that. Oh, goodness. So, my revisions to this game continue to grow deeper and more ambitious. I think I mentioned, did I mention last time that I unwisely dug up a document where I had, like, rebalanced all the Pokemon that appear where and whatnot? Well, hold on a second. Welcome to Base Town. Here is the residential area. Further down is the business district, and further down from that is the town square. Hooray! And all these doors are locked. No answer. But actually, some of them you can go in. Let me see if I remember which ones. Okay, there's a rat. We should kill it. But anyway, after looking at that, and like, the more I mention this, the more it does ring some bells that I did bring it up. But I don't think I mentioned that I'm actually going to be like rearranging how the areas go next time, and I might actually make this game open world, because like I'm still gonna have like the same monsters in the same areas at the same like stat levels, but if the player can visit a higher level area, then I don't see any reason why I should stop them. I mean, if they can take the heat from the monsters, that should be the only limit on their exploration as far as I'm concerned. Mostly because like this game has a lot of logic barriers, and I'd like to put logic in air quotes. I might not actually be able to get into the houses I'm thinking of until I've cleared out the town anyway, so let's not worry about that just yet. But anyway, yeah, like just kind of removing a lot of the arbitrary barriers into the places, and maybe having only one at the end to stop people from like completing the game ahead of schedule, basically. I think that could be interesting. Ferris slowed. He's actually a bit hurt too. You know, I'd better heal him. How's about you, Metronome? You can, like, I don't know. Buzz Zap Eli, so he does even more damage. Sure. If I'm not mistaken, these things are resistant to... Oh wait, they would be resistant to ground because they're flying types, that's right. Also, jeez, did that Pidgey do over 100 damage with its critical hit? Sheesh. I did think it was kind of funny putting, like, these super basic enemies later in the game. Because, like, you encounter them and they're, like, so hard when they have no business being hard. And that's actually going to be, yeah, even more exaggerated in the new version because, like, Pidgeys are going to be appearing on the mountain, well, I mean, in the mountain area. Pidgeotos and Pidgeots will all be there. And for that reason, they're going to be in Area 7 is what that's going to end up being later. Ooh, Eradicate. How about that? Maybe we'll finally get a rare item. I'm gonna, like, heal so we don't die. How's that sound? Not dying because we healed. Oh, Lilith, you're running out of stuff. Twin Needle, why not? Because it's bad? That is a reason not to use it, yes. In fact, there you see why, because it missed, even with a 75% hit rate. Well, whatever. Since I've been digging around in, like, my old data and stuff, I have learned a few more things about how things used to be. Like the Battle Axe, the reason why it misses so often is because it has less accuracy than regular weapons. It has 75% as opposed to 90%. And evolved Pokemon do have slightly higher stats, not just because they're based on the Pokemon there. Hey, we did get the thing! The Huge Fang! That was our first rare item! It wasn't dropped by Stinko Man! Oh my god! And we never equipped the washboard. I should give it to Eli. The Huge Fang, though. So as you can see, it just boosts your stats a bunch. In the new version, it's actually going to give you the same resistances as the Pokemon that had it. So, like, this same item, well, it'll be based on Eradicate's stats more accurately, what boosts it gives you. But it'll also give you resistance to Ghost and, that's it, actually, because that's all normal types have. Is this better? No, it's not. Okay, who do I want to have this? 180, 140. Looks like... I feel like Lilith could probably make most use of this. Let's save, so we don't lose that thing we just got. Isn't that nice? Blah. But anyway, I got sidetracked with like rare items and things. Oh, what was I saying? Alright, yeah, areas. They're getting rearranged a bit. So, like, the first area is still gonna be the cave. It's looking like the forest will be second, and then the beach will be back to third. Lilith, you're dying. No. Stinkers. How dare you. I've run out of points. I don't have any points for anything except the freebies. That's okay. Rainette. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Beach will be third. Desert's gonna end up being fourth, whereas it's sixth normally. Town will remain as fifth. And then the castle, it will take sixth place, while the mountain is seventh, and the ruins and all their secrets are finally eighth. That's the plan for now. And the Pokemon that appear in those locations will be more sensible, and all the Pokemon that the game incorporates will be there. Like, even though some of the evolutions were not in the base set, they will still appear as common enemies. It's amounting to a lot of changes, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, I think. I was like, did we find something better for you? No, we found the Mind Rod for you. So this is actually kind of good. It's a double-edged sword for him here, basically, because it's going to be good against psychics we encounter later on, but it's not going to be as good for the normal types who are resistant to psychic to emulate their ghost immunity. Because this game is dumb. Alright, the Cure Mail is like stronger in agility, I think it is. I don't know. Do I have anything better I can equip here? Not really. We don't have anything on these guys. That's alright. We'll be okay. So, this town, overrun with rats and birds, and we actually haven't encountered any drowsies yet, but I know they're out here. This one we have to fight. Basically, you gotta find all the independent groups that aren't random encounters. And once you've dealt with them, you can go to the town square and resolve the siege. I don't like how low Eli's health is getting. Actually, we're all pretty worn out here. How's about we just take a minute to use these things. And you should, actually, I'm gonna have him heal Eli so Eli doesn't die. Probably should have done this outside of combat. Okay, good. Now it's back to being lazy. What I've been working on in the game most recently is the equipment, because I decided to abandon the whole progression of equipment thing. Partially because I saw a recent extra punctuation by Yassi Kershaw. Maybe not like recent, it's been like a couple weeks since I saw it, but he basically was talking about like the progression of equipment in RPGs and things, where it's like, well, the number goes up, it has the same function, so what's the point besides giving you like something shiny and new? And there's really, like, from a game design standpoint, really isn't much of a point otherwise. So that's curious. And I was like, well, what can I do in this game to make that different? And I was like, well, I guess the one way would be that you want to set it up so that the items just don't fall off after a while. Which means you balance their strength against each other, and you give players, like, reasonable or meaningful decisions on, like, what to use. Like, the standard weapons for the characters, like the sword, the bow, and the staff, they're all going to have, like, a generic weapon that doesn't have any special properties, but it's also going to have the highest attack, because everything else that you find will have lower attack to compensate for having other benefits, and the player has to decide what they value the most. I think that's interesting. But yeah, balancing that all has been like a thing. Hey there, Drowsy. This Drowsy has 2 Rattatas. I forgot about this. That's alright, we'll get through them. Battle Axes will put in some work. Wow, I was actually very lucky to hit all 6 of them. Well, all 3 of them 6 times. No, we're getting killed. Gotta slam on the bricks every once in a while. Jeez. You don't have anything that specifically hurts these guys very well, do you? No, not really. Thunder is really powerful, though. I'm gonna use it on Drowsy, because I don't like him. Super Saiyan, too. Because he's actually weak to Super Saiyan a little bit. A little itty-bitty bit. I feel like Fetzy could have done better. I should probably be using the Hurts, actually. But then again, he has the axe. But the Hurts... I think the axe is probably stronger, provided it doesn't miss. Gotta get rid of these guys. Like, better. They have too much health. Okay, good, we got rid of Drowsy. It's definitely the more dangerous thing here. Whoa! Ferris, live! Just attack him. You. That's about you. Buzz at Eli so he heals better. You should defend. So you don't die. Another equipment change I've been making is that shields and armor now decrease your agility instead of increasing them. Not that shields increased it in this game, just... Well, for one, it makes sense. If you're going to be using equipment, it's going to slow you down, but it also kind of balances out because the heroes that we've had have been consistently faster than our opponents, like, almost universally. Yeah, we got an advanced revive. How nice is that? But, like, this was just so, like, look. His speed is 123 already, and, I mean... Even though it looks like it's decreasing, it's just because these things prioritize different stats. Like, this one's 30 defense, 15 agility, while this one's 20 and 20 to each. But yeah, they're always raising these stats, and like, they don't really need the agility boost, so the player has to basically decide whether they want more defense or more speed, because wearing lighter armor is going to give them more agility by decreasing it less, is basically how that works. And I'm still kind of figuring out how I want to balance those numbers. Pidgey. I kill you. Oh, I didn't mean to try and flee. I'm not scared of the Pidgeys. But it should be interesting to see how it all turns out, because It's a lot of changes, and like at its heart, it'll still be basically the same game, but I think it will be noticeably improved when all is said and done. Got him. Yeah, he walked right through me. The bird has powers, so I'm gonna dip over here, restore stone. Here's the harpy to keep us from going too far again. She's still not saying anything to us. Even the town makes their restore stone symmetrical. Okay, so there should be like... I think we've killed both of the Pidgeys and both... Oh, yeah, both of our Rattatas. So once we take care of this Drowsy, we should be one fight away from the town finale. And then we can continue further into Area 5 for more shenanigans. Just gotta get through this rat and bird. Stupid bird. Oh my god, it's so evasive. It evaded everything! That's what you get, Pidgey. Stupid. Kaboom. Level 25. That's what we were supposed to be when we got out of the forest, I think? Don't you hee-hee me. Let's get him. I know he's not actually doing it, but Drowsy looks like he's pointing at the bird in this particular scene. That amuses me. I always thought that was kind of fun. It's like, look, bird. Up there. Meh. Killing Fat T. Don't do it. Fat T, Metronome. Lilith, Thunder the Pidgey. Ferris, Super Side Drowsy. Got him. Oh, Lilith was slowed. That's probably fine. No. Oh, reducing their agility is also going to lower their evade rate, because apparently those values are tied together in RPG Maker. Which is fine. I don't have any problems with that. But you look at this mess. It's like, they seem to want me to talk to this Eradicate. I'm just gonna save. Not that I expect this will be very difficult, but